through these doors is presented by Gate City Bank.
This is Jack. Jack has a debit card from Gate City Bank. However, it looks like a little night ninja took off with his card, as they sometimes do. But lucky for Jack, he can freeze his missing debit card with a tap of his mobile app. And even if his card is stolen or lost for good, he can go to any Gate City Bank location to get a new card issued instantly. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life.
For the third straight weekend, North Dakota hockey played the Road Warriors role. This time as they opened up NCHC play in Omaha.
We had a great week of practice here. We were all working hard, competing, and it carried over to the weekend. The guys were playing hard, getting pucks on net, because we know you can't really win when we're getting 15, 20 shots. We got to get pucks to the net, get rebounds, and just kind of make it tough on their goalie and defenseman.
One-time blast by Frisch, and he scores! North Dakota makes Omaha pay and lead it 1-0.
That's a game changer right there. Our power play has been dynamite. They're keeping us in games. So yeah, it's huge. Special teams are really doing well right now.
Tipped in across the line. Here comes Kuntz in with a shot. Hit the goal post, rebound, he scores! Kuntz following in his own shot. Tucks it in on the backhand, and North Dakota scores again.
We were doing a better job of kind of breaking out and getting through the neutral zone, which gave us the opportunity to play in the O zone. You know, we kind of had some of those staples that helped create offense.
Left it for Gaber, who looks, shoots, scores! And Chris Gaber gets his 6th goal of the year, and it's 3-0 North Dakota. Bouncing puck gathered in finally by Ports down the near right wing. Ports still has it. Ports centered. Gaber shoots and scores! Nice job by Nick Ports, and he sets up Reese Gaber for his 2nd of the game, his 7th of the year.
I just liked our pace of play, our tenacity. I thought we were around pucks more. I thought we just had more of a North Dakota hockey mentality about how we played the game.
But you want to get the first win Friday, and the hardest thing to do is win 2 games in a weekend. So
held in by the Mavericks, who have a little thing going here in the period. Mancini centers it, a deflection and a goal by Slippick. When it's 1-0 Omaha. Coming in is James centered, they score! Caulfield right out in front on a beautiful pass from Dylan James.
yeah, it's definitely like a relief of some pressure to get that first one. It's always the hardest one to get. So.
Or near side, one-time blast, they score! Clevin with the one-time snipe, and the power play goal gives North Dakota a 2-1 lead.
Every team's a good team, so there's going to be ups and flows throughout the game. They might get 1 or 2 here or there, but you kind of got to stay even keel and not get too high or too low. Just stick with it, and the results will come as you keep working hard.
We were down late in the 3rd period, and we found a way to come back and end up tying.
Behind the net, Sandin with it. Now to McLaughlin, to Gaber, shoots, scores! Gaber short sides it to tie the game at 3 apiece.
There's some things we should clean up on, but overall I thought it was a good comeback.
We were hoping to go down there and get 2.
Weiss! Tyler Weiss makes it 2-1 for the Mavs. Griffin Ness needs to score to keep the shootout alive. And he is denied by Kuharski. Omaha gets the extra point in the shootout tonight.
To get a win and a tie on the road is always a good thing. The main thing is that you kind of want to see your team evolving and kind of playing to their identity. If we get that going, we just know that over time wins will stack up and good results will stack up.
The competitive drive to win follows North Dakota away from the rink, with team bonding always on target. UND came together to sharpen their skills at axe throwing.
Yeah, it's definitely just a lot of fun. The guys get to kind of come together, do something we're not really used to. Like, we always kind of locked in the rink a little bit here, so it's nice to kind of branch out a little bit, do the axe throwing, just kind of experience some different things that normally we don't really get to.
It's a great opportunity for the guys to just kind of be, have fun. Sometimes at the rink there's pressure to be kind of on and be really sharp, where those opportunities are just guys goofing around and you get to see their personalities a little bit more. So it's a good part of the building process for sure.
I think it's just enjoying things outside of hockey with the guys. It's huge. Like, I came in here not knowing anyone really, and then after those couple weekends, like, I felt at home.
You just kind of get to know the guys like as people instead of like hockey players, so it's just really good team bonding. Yeah, this is probably my third or fourth time, so I've had a little bit of experience, so I was a little bit more dialed in at the start. Some of the guys started to get a hang of it after a couple throws.
I remember Helly and Frishy being pretty good.
I think I was kind of lucky, so I was, when I was standing next to the camera, I got some good throws in. So I honestly didn't think much. I just tried aiming at the bullseye and throw it as hard as I could.
I think Drew DeRitter and Helliston should keep their job as goalie and not as axe throwers going forward.
I know Clevin was pretty bad, that's what I remember.
I'll say Clevy.
Clevy, can we hit one today?
They brought out some like ninja stars, which I was a little better at.
Those are kind of tough at the start. I wasn't too good at those, but you kind of get a hang of it. It's kind of like throwing a baseball, I guess.
Yeah, overall, I don't say I'm throwing an axe anytime soon after that.
It definitely brings a lot of laughs. So I think we bond that way. The guys are getting out of their comfort zone, and it's always a good time.
I mean, we're together so much in the rink, and a lot of the times guys aren't, like, after they leave the rink, they aren't hanging out that much, but getting together outside the rink and having like a fun environment like that, it's incredible. It gets really close.
For the first time in almost a month, North Dakota returns to the Ralph to continue conference play, inviting the defending national champions, Denver, to a raucous Ralph Engelstad Arena.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the longest times we've been away from the Ralph in my 4 years here, but we're definitely looking forward to get back in front of our fans and just kind of playing in our home ice here.
It's going to be a battle. I mean, we know they're good, we're good. We got to play the right way, and I think we could come out with 2 wins for sure.
Well, we take pride in being hard to play against in our barn. We have the great fans, and you got to make sure though when you come off the road, sometimes that can be a tendency to kind of take a deep breath and kind of think, oh, it's maybe going to be a little bit easier, and we just know that it's going to be a huge test this weekend, and we have to have that kind of fire and hardness.
They've been a really good team, and we've been a really good team the last few years. Obviously, they won the national championship last year, and we were competing for the Penrose against each other too. We ended up tying last year, and they're always a top team, and we are too, so we just kind of clashed that way.
Quite often we're playing them 4 and sometimes 5 times a year, more with playoffs and stuff. They're a great team, they're defending national champs, so I think you always say, hey, let's measure ourselves against these guys.
Yeah, I think it's big. It's a real test for us, and I think it could be a good point moving forward as we could build off this, and if we do the right things, I think this could be a turnaround for us going forward.
Yeah, it's definitely good, gets you amped up to play the defending champs, and they're one of the top teams right now, so really kind of got it marked on our calendar here, so we're really excited for the weekend.